this rare food fair where we are showcasing the value of underutilized crops has been planned already for 5 years. So it's a really great pleasure to see it come true and to have so many stands showcasing different types of foods, being them legumes, leafy greens, acorns, cereals, but not the common ones, the real traditional ones that are not present in our everyday supermarkets or dishes. The balance is extremely positive. We had a huge turnout, lots of people, families, citizens, children, grown-ups, researchers, and they all voiced their opinion on what for them is the importance of underutilized crops, and there is a feeling of a joint commitment to make underutilized crops a reality in Europe.
I'm here from Universidade Católica Portuguesa Porto. I'm here with the project Legume ES, Legume Ecosystem Services. And the entire vision and goal of the project is to increase legume cultivation and consumption to be able to realize the benefits of legumes. Legumes are incredible. They provide a lot of ecosystem services, but we are not realizing these enough in Europe, with only 3% of cropland in Europe being used for legume cultivation, compared to 46% that's being used for cereals. Legumes are incredible nitrogen fixators. They're also a very good source of protein, and they have cultural significance. I'm here in Portugal, and I have xíxaro, which is one of the legumes that I've got on my little map game here. And xíxaro is a traditional legume in Portugal, but very few people actually know about it. However, in Leiria, they have a festival about legumes. So legumes provide a lot of ecosystem services, provisioning, regulating and supporting, and also cultural. And I'm here to talk about that.
To show our health promotion activities.
We are the staff of Semente do Futuro, and we are here because we have ecological projects, biological and biodynamic, and we also work in the social. We work social and with social projects, and we have just this is in Portuguese, that we cultivating ourselves, and we transform the products and transforming ourselves. That's our motto.
Semente do Futuro, it's organization, social organization. We are in Arouca, at the Arouca Geopark near the Serra da Freita. And we are here because we want to communicate with the people, because we have a farm. We produce all these products in a biological method and biodynamic, and we also have social projects with elder people, young people that come to the farm to do activities, and we are building a big space, and we want to get to know people and to show our projects to others.
The Cotilon is a family, let's say, business. We produce, standardize and market the legumes of Phaneos. We have 6 products. The 2 are designated as protected designation of origin. It's the vanilla beans of Phaneos and the fava of Phaneos. And we are here in the Rare Food event in the context of Radiant Project. We are partner, we are the Aurora Farm number 18. And we think that it's a great opportunity to showcase what we are doing, and we are very, very happy to be here. The benefits of our participation here are many. First of all, we showcase our products and what we do in a range of stakeholders, from policymakers to farmers and all stakeholders related to agri-food. So this is a great opportunity for us, and of course we are very, very happy also to know about what others do in our area of expertise.
The goal here of doing green smoothies is an easy goal, is to have people eat more leaves, eat more fruits, and drink more water. The leafy greens are very dense nutritionally, so they are probably the most dense food on earth. That's why they built animals that people eat. So and they are very rich. So we have access to lots of different minerals, and at the same time we have vitamins and everything that we need are concentrated on leaves. Of that, we have smart molecules on certain leaves and polyphenols that come from eating the leaves itself. The fruits can be, these are all organic leaves that I brought from my farm. The fruits can be also organic if you have access to them, and you'll make the perfect food. Good water, good fruits, good veggies, and you have it made.
Our mission is promote food identity, and today we give some beans and fruits from small farmers near Porto. We do some projects and consultation in communities and territories about food identity and food sustainability. Our job is to promote the rural life, the rurality, and also the biodiversity, food biodiversity and land.
We run Aurora Farm 10, which is on bear barley, and these are some of the products of the bear barley Aurora Farm. So, I mean, we're really interested in these underutilised crops, and particularly in our case, we're interested in bear barley, which is a very traditional, ancient variety of barley which we grow in Scotland. It's been in Scotland for 3,000 years, and it has become adapted to the Scottish environment. And that's what we're interested in from a science perspective. But there's an awful lot of products that come from that value chain as well, like biscuits and flour and whiskey. So there's a lot of benefits because the bear barley has become very adapted to our conditions. Then it is fantastically good at accessing nutrients from soil, which other varieties aren't able to get. So we're interested in that. We want to understand the genetics of that. But from a cultural perspective and from a social perspective, the heritage value of this variety of barley is huge, and people like to use it to produce products like the bear barley whiskey, for example, and they label it as such with this heritage value. So that's why it's really important.
We are here, we are very happy to be here to promote the acorn as food for human consumption. We are happy to bring some of our basic products. It is the flour, the coffee of acorn, and some of the products that we do with, like sweet bread, like the pate, like the cookies, the coffee, and some other products that are already sold out. Acorn is a super abundant fruit. Actually, is the most abundant fruit in northern hemisphere. So it is the fruit of a native species of oaks, and it is just super neglected food resource. And we know about how this resource could be important for food sovereignty, for economies, small economies, and for nutrition, because basically acorns are very rich in carbohydrates, a lot of fiber, very good oils, vitamins, antioxidants, so it's the superfood of the forest. It is very suitable, for instance, for the bread, any kind of cake, pancakes. As well, we are developing right now the tofu, acorn tofu. But we also remember that the national dish, for instance, of South Korea is dondorimuk, which is basically acorn polenta. So there is many uses that we can imagine for the future, but there's also this rescuing of old uses of acorn.
My name is Katalin Reti. I represent Sezon Kert from Hungary, and I am also the president of Mokász Association, the Seed Savers Network of Hungary. I came here because we were participating in the Radiant project as a research partner. We did on-field trials for legumes and rare crops. So I basically came here to represent our farm and our association and to hope to network with some other farmers and researchers about seed saving and rare crops. Well, our main goal is to raise agricultural diversity and basically to bring back long-lost crops, but also now to adapt to climate change, to find new species and varieties that are not grown in Hungary yet, and to multiply them and to develop agronomic methods for growing them on a small scale.
My company is a bakery in Germany, in the south of Germany. We are in German experts of sourdough and different kinds of bread with special ingredients, natural ingredients. The benefit of this project is that we have now reached new recipes and with different kind of lentils and red lupins and so on. And the bread is a high protein product. Natural protein, we reached from 20% of the bread is poor protein. This is good for sporting people.
Hi, my name is Rita Vedor. Here today we bring Snackatami. Snackatami was born from 3 friends that wanted to create a project and participate in a contest, which is Ecotrophelia. So we were invited here today as the winners of this year's edition of Ecotrophelia Portugal, and we will further go to Germany to represent our country. What we have created here is a snack for children that combines fermented milk, which has probiotics and postbiotics, and then we have on top our apple chewies, which are made from apple pomace powder. So what we wanted from the start was to create healthy alternatives for children, as our market is poor in healthy snacks aimed specifically for children.
I think Radiant set the seed for future exploitation of new foods that were developed in the project, new types of farming systems, policy tools, decision support systems, novel technologies to process underutilized crops and to learn how to grow them better. But also we identified specific underutilized crops that are adaptable to different regions in Europe, and these can now be taken further either for breeding or direct exploitation by farmers.